I received a question about the problem on the screen about regression analysis, and in this problem they want you to predict the y value given these x values. But it's important to know what the x and the y's mean in context. So the x value on the x-axis is the number of wins that a pitcher earns, so that's on the x-axis. And the y-axis is the ERA, and that's a measurement of how many runs a pitcher allows per 9 innings. So you would think that the lower the ERA, the lower the number of wins. And that seems to hold true with these 8 pitchers. So what they're doing is they're asking you to predict the ERA based on the number of wins when they have taken a sample of 8 pitchers and looked at their wins and ERAs. And here's the data from the 8 pitchers, and you can see different scatter plots, but the real data is in this table. And I'll go ahead and click on that table. There is the data for 8 pitchers. This pitcher had 20 wins with a 2.72 ERA. Okay, so what we're going to do for this problem is upload this data into Statcrunch. So over here on the side we have a little rectangle. Click on the rectangle and get that data into Statcrunch. There it is. There's the wins, X, the earned run average, or the ERA for Y, and we can upload that data into Statcrunch. Okay, so here's what we're going to do to, first of all, find the regression equation. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to Stat, Regression. This is going to be a simple linear regression. Pick X, wins, Y, earned run average, and then I think I can just leave everything else alone for now. So I'll go ahead and compute that, and that will give me the value that's in front of X, that's multiplying the X value. That's called the slope. There it is. There's the slope, negative 0.1918, so on and so forth. They want it to 2 decimal places, so there you can see the correct answer, negative 0.19. Negative 0.19 is right there in the regression equation. And then the value that's added to that slope term is the y-intercept. In this case, it is 6.459. To 2 decimal places, it's 6.46. And that's how we came up with those 2 numbers. Now the next thing they're going to want to do is they're going to want you to identify the scatter plot. I think the scatter plot's on this next page. If you take this arrow and click over, there you can see the scatter plot, and the scatter plot runs from 0 to 20. This runs from 0 to 24. Let's see which one matches up well with what we got. Looks like the one that matches up the best is going to be, let's see, I need my Statcrunch thing here again. Well, let's look at some individual ones. There's 22.27, so at 20 I need 2.27. That looks pretty good. That one does not. I mean, you can see that the line has 2 values below it. Here it has like 5 values below it, so I think A is the correct one there. C and D aren't even close. Okay, so that's good. Now, the next thing that they want us to do is they want us to predict the ERA for 5 wins. So what we can do is we can go back to our Statcrunch page, and if we go to Options, we can click Edit, go to Options, Edit, and then if you go down you can find Prediction of Y given an X value. So you plug in the X value, and we plug in the X value, in this case 5, and compute that, and go down there. Predicted Y value for 5 is 5.500. To 2 decimal places, That is 5.50. 5.50. That should do it. And then we're going to do that with, let's make sure that I got that right. Let's just go back here. Probably did something wrong. And to 2 decimal places. This is the prediction for 5 wins. 5.50. 2 decimal places. I wonder if we just do 5.5. Huh. Okay, let me double check that. So one of the things that got me, and I hope that it doesn't get you, is that when you make predictions, you can only make predictions that are in between the lowest and highest values of your x's. So in this case, they want us to make a prediction when the number of wins is 5. Look at the wins. The lowest value for the wins are 9, and the highest value is 20. 5 is not inside that range. So we don't have a meaningful prediction because 5 is not inside that range. Okay, so it is well outside the range. That's the correct answer there. Now how about the next one? 10. Now 10 is inside that range of x values. Look at the between 9 and 20. Yeah, 10 is between 9 and 20, so I can make a prediction there. I can go to, I might have lost it, but, oh, no, I think I can go back here. Anyways, I'll do it again. Stat, regression, simple linear. Choose your x, choose your y, and then estimate, in this case, the x value. My computer will cooperate. The x value 10. And then I can compute that. And the predicted y value is 4.54. 2 decimal places, 4.54. 4.54. Okay. Now how about 21? 21 is, look at the data again. 21 is outside of that. So I think that we can say that 21 doesn't have a meaningful. Well, I guess it's close enough. Maybe they say it's close enough to 20 where we can make a meaningful prediction. Let's try it. Let's try, go to options. In this case, we can go to edit, and we say that's close enough. 20. Oh, no, it's 21, isn't it? 21. I can compute. The y value for that is, predicted y value, 2.43. 2.43. And then for 15, we'll do the same thing, just quickly. Go to options, edit, replace 21 with 15, and compute. And the predicted value for the ERA, if the number of wins is 15, should be 3.58. You can see there, predicted y value, 3.58. 3.58. Alright, and that should do it. Okay, hopefully that was helpful.